Hey baddies, make sure you keep your head up, queen. Alright, basically today, in class, in English class, we had to review old responses that students in 2008 wrote so we could improve our own. We had to give them a rating, and then we would see their actual rating, and we'd see what they did good so we could improve our own writing. What this is, I'll only be talking about one because one stood out. But what these were about is the prompt was, can you give us one school activity that students enjoy? And name it, give some evidence, basic stuff like that. Anyways, this is what I wanted to read. So it starts off pretty slow. About 75% of all people were bullied sometime in their lives. Standard. Gandhi once said, be the change you want to see in the world. If I could change one thing about the world, I would find an efficient way to stop those who bully. Kind of a weird way of saying bullies, those who bully. Very knightly. I support it though. First, I will start out small, like my neighborhood, and work my way up to the top of the pyramids towards the entire world. That sounds kind of weird. Listen, I will work my way up to the top of the pyramids to the entire world. Hey, do you, if we gotta stop bullying by starting a pyramid scheme or whatever, hey, alright, I'm a fan. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm basically a cartoony bully. I shove people in lockers all the time, so if you, whatever you need to stop me, hey, throw it at me, I'll take it down. He also said, I believe the change brings opportunity. I believe the change brings opportunity. Getting rid of bullies can help shape our world to be more peaceful. True. Bullying is a huge conflict that has to be dealt with. Bullies possess their victims' minds into mirroring their behavior and committing felonies. Bullies, not the people being bullied, bullies possess their victim's mind like some kind of a Five Nights at Freddy's haunted kid, and they make the person being bullied, right, mirror the bully and commit felonies. Imagine being bullied and then having your mind possessed and then you commit felonies. That's a little kooky. That's a little crazy. But it's still kind of lukewarm, no radical takes, nothing that crazy. So we'll keep reading. It also lowers their self-esteem. I assume they mean the person being bullied. They feel the urge to skip school to avoid the bullying torture. This is one thing I've noticed about this. I don't know where this kid lives. There's better stuff coming up, but I don't know where this kid lives, where he counts bullying as torture. Does he live in High School Musical? Right? Does he live in the Disney Channel? Are people shoving you in lockers? Are people giving you wet willies and spanking your ass and saying, nerd, freaking nerd, dumb, sweaty nerd? Because that doesn't happen. Excuse the voice crack. Maybe I'm not a bully. Maybe I'll be bullied. Nobody does that to where you skip school to escape the bullying torture. And if it is bad enough to be torture, I feel like the kids being bullied would just report it. But moving on, this skipping school is an act that can negatively influence their future. Fair. Someone has to put a stop to bullies. Get ready. Before they totally brainwash the children. The bullies are gonna brainwash the children into committing felonies because they're mirroring the bully's behavior. And this is going to happen to 75% of people because according to what he said at the start, 75% of people are being bullied. And now we know that what bullies do is they possess kids. Like some ghost type Pokemon or something, a ghost type bully. No, I guess 75% of people are just going to be these lobotomized morons walking around we're gonna give him a quiz. So, why are you so dumb? Oh yeah, I was possessed by my bully. Now I just commit felony. Where does it, again? Where does this guy live? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is very 2008. This is, I don't know if you could tell, I wasn't even here in 2008, but just judging on what other people tell me that Wild Ride was like, this is 2008. And that's coming from someone who wasn't even alive then. Moving on. Since I am part, get ready. Since I am part of the Student Leadership Council, I have an advantage to bring about this change and lead my fellow citizens towards peace and tranquility. Student Leadership Council is a wild thing to say. Student Leadership Council. I mean, I guess he's right. He is in a better position to help bullying being part of that. But I can tell this guy was bullied because he said that I'm part of the Student Leadership Council. I can't imagine any world where somebody says that their finger in the air. But we're training through. We're gonna keep going. Not that much left. My council could hold a public seminar in order to attract the attention of higher officials and the parents of the neighborhood. We can then present the bullying challenge, in quotes, their children face every day. Our objective of this event is to round up all the kids who are victims of repetitive bullying. Bullying by definition is repetitive, so you could have just said bullying. We can get ready. He drops a wild word right here. I had to look up the definition, and he didn't even use it right. Our objective is to round up all the kids who are being bullied of repetitive bullying, yada yada yada. We can instruct the victims to be more dogmatic. He dropped dogmatic. I was at a loss for words. I still am. I've been thinking about this all day. It's been on the dome. This little dome here, it's cooking up. That's all I've been thinking about. Goddamn matic. And he said it with power. Okay? And after that, he says, we can instruct the victims to be more dogmatic and say, stop to the bully. Again, where are you living? Are you in Stupid Town? Are you in Stupid Town? Where people are getting bullied and you can say stop while being dogmatic to make them stop. And then this next point is also a wild one. This is a whole roller coaster. There's nothing non-wild about it. Each victim will be, it's kind of crazy to call them victims too, but each victim will be wearing a hidden camera to record a hidden camera to record the conservation with the target of this mission, the infamous bully. What does it? That's not a coherent sentence. All right, so they're getting the victims a camera so they can, quote, record the conservation with the target of this mission, the infamous bully. Like, I get what they're saying. It's like, I don't actually know what it's like. It's like listening to a toddler talk, right? Where you kind of know what they're saying. You know what point they're trying to get across, but they're constantly stuttering and they don't know what words to use. So it just sounds like a random word generator. It's like that, right? Moving on, coherent sentences, they're not really needed in making writing. You don't have to make sense, so it's okay. This is the whole reason I made this video. What he's about to drop here is the whole reason I made the video. After that sentence, the sentence right after, he says, most likely being the type of alpha male, the bully will proceed to harm them with no regrets. He dropped alpha male. It's 2008 when he's written. 2008. Was that even a trending term in 2008? I know it was invented in the 1930s, but 2008? Again, dropping dogmatic and alpha male in 2008 about bullying. I don't even know what to say. I was so at loss of words when I first saw this. Dogmatic, alpha male. Those are wild things to say about bullying. It's funny. It's wild, though. And he's right. The bully probably will proceed to bully you with no regrets. Because it's a goddamn bully. And we're not living in Disney. So they're gonna bully you with no regrets. That's really sad. Anyways, at that very moment, the council and all the victims will stand up to him and overpower him. Period. And I don't mean in a zesty way. There's a period there. What is this bully just bullying this kid in front of everybody? Like, normally when bullies do that, it's like in a crowded hallway where nobody's gonna really notice because they're all busy. Or like, so this hat has to come off. My brain is like processing too much to have that on. So you're gonna overpower the bully. What are you exactly gonna do? You're just gonna like put him to the. Actually, no. We gotta keep reading. We can't just say it's done without even seeing context clues. We gotta keep going. Okay, a bully can be stopped by embarrassment. Embarrassment in the past transformed him into a bully. False. Consequently, embarrassment itself is the key to end his powerful reign. Reign is wild to say about a bully. Guys, I'll admit, I've been bullied at my school. They say my hair's dumb. They say my eyes are dumb. They say my butt is dumb. They always say I'm dumb. They say I'm from Doofus Town. They say I'm a silly Squidward, you know. But I don't call it a reign, you know. You don't say that your bullies are reigning over you. And also, bullies were not. I don't know who this 2008 kid thinks they are, but bullies aren't created by embarrassment. Sometimes the kid is just an asshole. It's not, they didn't get embarrassed. They probably embarrassed another kid and then we're like, oh, that's kind of fun. So now they do it. I mean, it's a lot of factors. Obviously, it's not like some kids are just born a bully, but it's not embarrassment. So we'll keep reading. Peace can be achieved through many people coming together for a cause. To stop bullying means to bring a change. Semicolon. He dropped a semicolon. He's serious. Semicolon, that's wild. All right. You know they're mad when they drop a semicolon. Moving on. A change that puts a smile on innocent, frightened victims. With the help of the higher authorities and parents, it is possible to stop bullying. I am highly determined to enforce and implement these ideas to help rid the entire world of bullies. Mic drop in your face, ski douche. All right. He's determined. He's dogmatic, dare I say. And he's not gonna stand down to no gosh darn bullies. All right, you punk. I think this guy is from Gaggletown, actually. Sorry, I just saw that today. This is, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to share this because this isn't like a covered story or anything. It's just something that I saw at my school and schools around it. So hopefully this could make your day a little better. Hopefully you laughed. Hopefully you've got dogmatic alpha male and freaking attaching cameras to their chests. Do you know how much money? I am voice cracking. That's how powerful all these terms are. That's how powerful this is. Do you know how expensive it would be? I'm tating right now. I'm tating. That's what I call that. How expensive it would be to give every single student in a school a camera, like a GoPro. And also, what if the bully just like does it behind the camera, or they like break the camera, or anything but the camera? I'm saying camera so much. But yeah, this is just dumb reading, and you're probably wondering, what did this score actually get? What did this get? It was scored out of 4. And can you guess what it got? I'll give you a little bit to guess. It got a 4 out of 4. This was perfect. And I guess it is true to an extent. You don't have to agree with the ideas to say that it is a good piece of writing. But this is not a good piece of writing. If you're gonna put your big stinky feet on the table and drop a word like dogmatic staring down the barrel of anybody's corneas who will look, you gotta use that right. You know, dogmatic is a word that you can't just throw around, okay? This isn't a loosey-goosey term. This is serious. So for you to say dogmatic and then not even use it right, it's just wild. So that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe right now, or keep having voice cracks. Subscribe right now, or you will see a B-17 bomber coming to your door tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye, buddy.